welcome to the Weekend Spot Plays with Scotty. I'm Scotty McKeever. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good to be with you guys. It's been a crazy week. The NHC was a blast. We had our booth out there. It was amazing. I can't tell you guys, for those of you that have been with us for a long time, or even those that haven't, like last year, I want to say we had 10 people using EquinEdge. This year, I saw easily over 100, maybe more. It was pretty incredible. The amount of people, you'd walk by the 750 room of people, and to see EquinEdge on the screens was just pretty surreal. Very proud. So big shout out to everybody that's supported EquinEdge and been there. We really appreciate it. The team appreciates it. We're pretty pumped about moving forward. We did a release that you probably didn't even know about here yesterday or the day before. And so now you've got trainer claims. And so you'll see that. There you go. There's an example of one right there. Brian, can we show that on Handy View? There we go. So you can see, you'll see trainer claims now. You can click on it and see what the story is. Like you can see here that Jennifer Young claimed this horse for $20,000 last time out, right? So pretty easy to see. So much. I'm crossing my fingers, guys. There's a release coming in a couple of weeks from now. Let's just say 2 or 3 weeks. We're trying for 2. That's so good. So good. You guys are going to be happy. So what's up, everybody? Big shout out to Justin. Justin was helping me with some of my plays this morning, going over it because I've just been so crazy busy. Anthony, what up? Greg, Jeff, Kent, Alan, Van, Gary, of course. Appreciate you guys. And so anyways, let's get to it. I'll probably show some videos probably, but I'm starting off with this 10-horse Stormy Victory. Here's my note. Obviously fits against these, as first start against winners was a very good race, and against 11 other horses. Irad jumps aboard. I thought this 5-horse Super Royal Moon deserves a look, a long shot look. The GSR goes up 10 points. I thought it was a 10-5 exacta. So look for that. I thought we could maybe beat this 8-horse. I mean, it's a competitor, but last time at 39% at this level, it didn't run very good. It did have some issues, no doubt about it. But goes to a different trainer. Anytime you go to a different trainer, better trainer or worse trainer, I get nervous on both sides, whether I should use it or not use it, or sometimes I'll just throw them in. So you just don't know what's going to change after the fact, okay? So, what's up, oldie? Yeah, so good works on the 5, 8-1 EquinEdge morning line, but the 10-horse, looks pretty good. Let's take a look at part of this horse's last race at this level. So Stormy Victory is the 7-horse. If you want to take a look at the 2 and 4, they were in that race. By the way, Good Soldier, who's your favorite, the 8-horse in this race, was 40% that day. So maybe the horse is live. Maybe throw that horse in here. But I think with Irad aboard, this horse could be tough today. But so again, we're taking a look at the 7 mainly, and then the 4. I don't know that we're going to learn anything from. We just know that it didn't have a very good race. So you can see the 7-horse seems to be a little bit rank right now, right? Which made me like the horse even more. I think Irad will do a better job of relaxing the horse early. But the fact that it ran a nice second-place finish and had that trouble, I thought was super important. Okay, now we'll watch the stretch on this horse. Now you won't notice the 4-horse is right there on the outside, not running straight, turning its head, but it's not that far back. So it could be a 2-horse race, but 7's running good. You can see the 11 wins the race, but 7 ran a good race with all that trouble. So anyways, that is, I think that's a really good look at the 10-horse Stormy Victory. Gets Irad. I think the Irad's going to make the difference. And Good Soldier, excuse me, Good Soldier, throw that out, throw that last race out. And so for me, probably 10-5, and I would probably throw the 8 in there somewhere. But to me, those look like the horses. Okay, if you want to see my spot plays, you can click here, but we can go over each one of them as well. The horse at Aqueduct that's coming up, by the way, we put these in order of post time. This 9 had to have needed the last race. Very tactical. I'm expecting a really good trip, much better than last time out. 26%, 9-2 EquinEdge morning line. Has a very good GSR. In fact, tied with the top GSR with the 4-horse. And it's also EquinEdge's top pick. I think you're going to see a much improved race. The other thing that I'm considering here is this is a one-turn mile at Aqueduct, and this horse is going to sit behind the 1 and the 7, but going to get a really good trip from the outside. There's nobody else really near in pace. So this horse should be sitting in third spot between the 1 and the 7. So can the 1 go all the way? I guess the 1 could, but the 1's burned money. So that was a big consideration for me, and now goes to a 7% trainer. I just thought I would try to beat this 1 horse. Okay. The next race is Gulfstream Park race number 3. And I give a big look to this first-time starter. First of all, I don't think anybody in here looks all that great. This horse really doesn't break good, 4% trainer. And you guys know my handicapping style. I'm not only looking for a horse that's going to improve or a good first-time starter, but I'm looking to beat possibly vulnerable favorites. And although the 2 is the top EquinEdge pick, I just think that whatever reason that's missing it here, I think that this 4 horse, I love the work pattern. I love the works. And Irad Ortiz for Todd Pletcher. By the way, I think Irad Ortiz is plus or minus 5 or plus 5 plus to win today as far as races. But this is another one. I have a feeling this 4 horse Magical Power can run. So it's not in the top EquinEdge picks, but I don't care. It is 2-1 in the odds makers morning line. We have it at 3-1, which is tops with the 6 horse Citizen Mac. Again, I'm looking at Citizen Mac and look at this form. Like, I know it's a second race off a layoff. And then I look at the 2 horse and I see, all right, breaks slow, has run decent, seems to have some talent. Connections don't win very well. The trainer doesn't win very often. And I'm thinking, how are you not going with the connections of the 4 horse? So I think that Magical Power is a horse you have to seriously look at very, very closely. All right, let's go to race number 4. Glorious Tribute is a horse that I like. Another reason why is this horse, Super Legacy, is going to be on the lead. It's burned money as the favorite. You see that? The last 3 times this horse was the favorite, it lost. It's going to have an easy lead. I do believe that. It's 6-5 EquinEdge morning line. It's going to get bet. But our man, Irad, on the 5 horse, and I just think this horse is going to be sitting in the garden spot. Going to be sitting probably second or third. And Irad will have this horse closer. He'll have him relaxed. He's the best jockey in the country, in my opinion. And I think Glorious Tribute will catch the 3 horse who'll get late, I believe. And so I'm going with the 5-3. Okay. Oh, you got it in. It's my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that as well. Okay. Race number 5 at Gulfstream Park. I'm on the 7 now showing. It's 6-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. It's the EquinEdge long shot and seems to be working lights out in the morning from what I can tell from the workouts. I just think it's one to include in all the spots. And the other reason is I don't think this 6 horse is all that. It's got 2 second-place finishes. Again, it's not a great breaker. It's second off the layoff. It's, low win percent connections. It's burned some money. The 11 horse is drawn that outside post. Now, yes, it has speed, but I don't know. Does it have to have the lead for its best? I had heard about that, oldie, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I saw that, Charles. No doubt. Yeah. So I think, yeah, 0 for 4. And this post on Irad, I mean, it's 9-5. I just think the horse is going to get bet. But I think this EquinEdge long shot's going to run a really good race. And, do I love it? No. But I think that this horse will run a good race, and I think you have to use in all spots, and it's going to come down to how you bet it. I believe it'll be in the money, though, and even win. Aqueduct race number 5. I'm on Diamond Collector. I think it's going to sit a very good trip from this post, has speed. The EE long shot, I think, could run and get a piece. But if you look here and you sort the pace number, you have a 1% horse that could be on the lead. Run Devil, the 4 horse, who a lot of people like. I know they do. But this horse is stretching out. Its GSR really is not all that. And the 7 horse has got a 70 GSR. It's going to be sitting. It's 36%. EquinEdge second pick. And look where it's going to be sitting on this one-turn mile. And then look at the SOR. It's had 3 tries going 8 furlongs on the dirt against a 60 group and with a second place and a third place finish. So The 7 sits a beautiful trip if good enough. It did burn money here. I didn't really see any issues in the race, but it was a sloppy track. I just think that this one turn mile is going to be perfect. I think the horse is set up for a really good run, and I like Liscano a lot. So Diamond Collector is going to be my play here in the 5th from Aqueduct. So now we're going to head over to Santa Anita race number 1. Well, I can tell you that this horse was super touted back in the summertime, right? Mike McCarthy and Velasquez is jumping aboard. This horse broke from the rail, ran a huge, huge race. And the workouts look phenomenal. I mean, they really, really do. Look at this bullet from the gate. That's indicating a hell of a lot of speed. And I think you're going to see, I think this horse goes gate to wire. And I think this horse is going to romp. This horse is not catching anything. Unless for whatever reason, this second time starter is something. It had traffic, it had issues, didn't run bad. It showed some talent, but Heart of the Night is the horse to beat. 4-1 on the odds maker morning line is incredible. So watch out for this horse. This horse looks to be super, super tough. Has top GSR as well, right? So yeah, I'm singling this horse. Exchange Day, race number 7 from Gulfstream Park. So I had a note on this horse last time out. A ton of traffic down the stretch, might have been best. There's like 3 or 4 horses that come out of this 218 race that are running in this race. Now, Java Buzz is not one that came out of that race, but this guy has burned money, right? 53%, 33%. So I'm like, all right, now it's cutting back in distance. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, I don't know. There's horses to its outside that are fast. I don't know if it's going to get a great trip. So it could be the type of horse that we try to beat. And then the other main contender, the 8 horse, Feel the Beat. This horse is going to have to come from far back. And it comes out of that same 218 race in which I thought that Exchange Day was best. Hey, Angela. So I'm just saying, don't leave the horse out. Okay. But again, I don't know where the rail's out. It's a sprint race. There's 10 horses in the race. This horse doesn't have a lot of speed, going to have to get the trip. But this horse ran really good last time out and had a ton of traffic. So just include the 6 horse. Okay, Super Chow, race number 8. I mean, this horse looks just phenomenal. So my note, wins at these conditions and been in the money in all 7 starts. Cuts back in distance. Speedster looks really tough to beat. Now, look at the only horse that even can keep up with this horse is a 5% horse with a 46 SOR. And the 3 horse went 7 furlongs in a grade 3 race. There's nothing like that in here. This horse is going to get its 6th win in 8 tries with a 2nd and a 3rd place finish. Super Chow, single that horse. Stand for Malibu is in race number 3. Didn't have the best of trips in his first start. Seems very fast, and I'm expecting an improved performance here. And this horse is 7-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Boss Soli, we've seen so many times with these types of horses. This horse did break bad, no doubt about it. And this horse can improve. Draws an outside post, which isn't beneficial, but it could get wide. It's 49% to win. But Stand from Malibu pulled last time out from the rail for Carla Gaines and John Velasquez. On the rail, pulled against 7 other horses. This horse is going to show more speed than what you see in here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Stand for Malibu is on the lead. I would absolutely not ignore Stand for Malibu, the 5, here in race number 3 from Santa Anita. All right. Race number 9, Clever Thought. This horse, 2nd time starter, was 9 wide in his first start. Goes up 19 points in GSR. With the move to turf, I think this horse has a future. Like, this horse looks like a beast. 7-5 EquinEdge morning line. And there's Irad Ortiz again for Todd Pletcher. I love this horse today. There is nothing in this race. And this horse looks to have a good future. So Clever Thought with 9 furlongs. Expected good, excuse me, expected good trip. Clever Thought, the 2 horse in race number 9. Okay, let's get out to Oaklawn Park. Now, This horse I've been following this horse from the very beginning. This horse has a lot of talent. My only concern is this the need the lead type of horse? I got to tell you. And it might duel with the 4. I'm a little worried about that. So I wasn't sure how much I could fire. But when you find 3 algorithms pointing towards a horse, 4 algorithms, in fact, you got a 75 GSR, you have top SOR, you have top win percentage, top EquinEdge pick, 3-1 EquinEdge morning line. Look at the record of this horse against a 75 group. Look at that. That's tops. 2 wins, a second, and a third. And I would imagine Classic Causeway is going to be super, super tough to beat. Yeah. The coast to coast races today, I'm not covering them, but we can look. Let's see here. So race number 7 at Gulfstream Park, race number 9 at Gulfstream Park, race number 5 at Santa Anita Park, race number 11 at Gulfstream Park, and race number 7 at Santa Anita. That makes up the coast to coast races. Okay. All right. I think we have one more. Dillinger. This horse looks so good. I know there's a lot of first-time starters, and they're all working good. This horse had a brutal trip from the 10-hole, been off since the summertime. These workouts look at it, 111.2 in from the gate. Are you kidding me? And then look, it's not an exact science when you try to calculate pace for first-time starters, but I think we do a pretty darn good job with the first-time starters. And it's saying that this horse is a 78 and the next closest is a 55, 39%, even money on the EquinEdge morning line. Top EquinEdge pick. And oh yeah, just for kicks and giggles, it's got the top GSR as well. Dillinger single, and goodbye. That's it. I mean, fast show. I'm not doing a show this weekend. I have a lot going on this weekend. Good stuff for EquinEdge. So I will be busy. And but hopefully we'll be able to come back and do EquinEdge Live next Saturday. That's my hope. Big shout out to Brian and Tiffany and Brad and Riley and Lexi and Anna and Emmeline and who else? I mean, anybody I'm missing. Like, thank you so much. Our team is tremendous. Thank you guys. Here's a look at all my plays today. Producer Brian and Tiffany doing a really good job putting all this together. So appreciate it. The graphics look amazing. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, thank you, Ben, very much. And so, by the way, if you can get this on EquinEdge. Everybody has access to the Scotty spot plays. So hopefully we have a good day. Crossing my fingers. Thank you, Cheech, very much. Thank you, Van. We really appreciate it, Scotty. Thank you. It means a lot to the team too. Thank you, Alan. And hopefully you guys are seeing, like, I love you guys. Like, I know we have issues along the way because it's software and there's so many moving parts, but you guys are so patient and so great with us. I just think there's a really like understanding between all of us in the community, the EquinEdge community, of like, they got it and we do. Like, I can tell you that I'm in this website about 17 hours a day and I look at every race, everything. So I don't miss much, just so you know. And, but some really good stuff. Look forward to that next release. Also, there was one other thing that was fixed this year. The layoff line was missing on last races. You can see there. I click on the first horse and there it is. So the layoff line is working there. Okay. And so anyways, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and win a bunch of money. And we will see you next week. Okay. Take care.